Reed now to kick this one away. Luther Burden now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Williams on the play action. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Try and get it into Colston Loveland. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. Working from the gun, Williams. Big strike here to Moore. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams trying to throw for it. Caught at the 1. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The give to Irving to start this drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Connecting on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Shuck working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This is Irving on second. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
It's fourth down.
Fourth down, here's Shuck. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over. On downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
First down, Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. And finds Odunze running the slant. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Williams from the gun. That's Odunze again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. It's another one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down Bears.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Back to the well again. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Quincy Riley up to make that stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Connection made. Kyle Madden. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be first down Chicago.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Drawing up the design keeper. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Gain of 6. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Right back to him on first and goal. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
What is it?
On play action, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate, and you get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
Third and goal, it's Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Has a lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you'll have touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. On play action, here's Shuck. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. 65.
Irving on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Right back to Irving now. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
Chuck on third down. He'll get this in Henry. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
They
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when...
There it is! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints start the second half with some needed points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
You're good on the point after. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, Williams to throw. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Blown back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third down, here's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Here's Williams. Brought in right side. And they bring him down around the 34.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
To the air yet again, Williams. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. This one only manages the arm before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Here's Williams again. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Chuck working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Chuck. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Chuck now on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And it's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Chuck now from the gun. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. Chuck. Catch made underneath by back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Saints 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Saints
1st and 10. Here's Chuck. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Looking quickly here.
It's up to 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
70 range, 70 range.
Chuck looking to pass here. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back. Back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, they gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to start it, too late, my finger was already on, call me Shovel Man. She like the way I pull up and I the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never. All that beating around the bush, homie, say it with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet. Go and check the news, Brody, heard somebody stretch. In your feelings by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show up, make everybody dip. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your hip? I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, I know wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
You can get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, cloud splash, I'm covered in bells. I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up, I'm fed up. It's pressure, it's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers in front of this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say them on that issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a... Been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men that been to jail before,
Body green covering eyes.
get done with, some quick. You going from the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some.
Face orange biting nails.
You remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in.
The top prize in the NFL is the
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Roll. guess I'm Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records is too late. Style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. The moment has finally arrived, football fans. Time to close out another season, and we're underway in Super Bowl 62. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
First carry of the game. It's the rookie out of Missouri. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Caught by his back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Slot man's in motion right. Williams to throw on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. That's complete. Cole Kmet. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Time to start the scoring in this Super Bowl, partner. We've got 1st and goal. Williams off the play fake. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
It's a gain of 2, and now they have 3rd and goal at the 3.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Third and goal, it's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. The left side is caught by Sinnott. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
1st down, and they go right back to it. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And they'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Pass caught. It's Hunter. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Next, quick out wide, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now, 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing.
And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. One after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos start off well, tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd down. Here's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st down, Chicago.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Off the play fake, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
We'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Dive play straight ahead. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. And send their tight end right. They give it to him again. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Another carry for him. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears break the tie here in the 1st. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter of Super Bowl 62. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Miami in just a moment. Welcome back, all. 2nd quarter of Super Bowl 62 just moments away. On 1st down, it's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Third and long for Nix. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. We've set it down from 37. It's Harvick straight ahead. They're coupled together a yard there. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Second down, give to Harvey. He's still going at the 30. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Bombers.
Nix now on first and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Luther Burden now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. On play action, Williams buying some time right. Odunze's got it right side. Keeps it moving. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
To throw is Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Third and long.
Moore going to motion over right. Here he goes, third and long. It's on target to Moore. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This finds Franklin. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to try to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 13-point lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. On the move, headed right. Throws this one deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Nix. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. That's the first down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so a nice pickup there, 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Chicago.
Now Williams. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Motioning left is their running back. 1st down, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow their lead just before halftime.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Nix from the gun. By Pat Bryant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
Nix with it on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Once more, it's Nix. And they set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Will muster a little down to the 30. Now it's Montez Sweat who took him down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. They'll throw again. Nix. Pass caught. 9-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he drives forward for a little. Maybe to the 7. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts.
Pickup of 2.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After the sack, they're left 3rd and goal now from the 13. 3rd and long for him here. He brings it in. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Bombers.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. Has it in close. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And it won't be a safety. Just got back to the line, Brock, but that was close. Got out at his own 1.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Williams with the sneak. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. Cut out left. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. We've set it downs from 37. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Gets some space around midfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one's complete right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, But I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure, you're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field, but that's exactly what the defense just did.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. The 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Williams from the gun. This is Loveland working the right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix escapes the pocket. He can run it. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We've set it down from 37. Nix now on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Nix off the play action. Get some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Giving this to Harvey. Fights his way through a tackle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Throwing here, Nix. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. This might be a free play for him. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Williams to throw. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46. In motion, the slot man right. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Connection made, Kyle Manunga. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
Vegas, Vegas!
Now here's Williams. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. In the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Now a toss. This is Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Escapes the poke, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
And they just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So we've hit the end of 3 in Super Bowl 62. It's Broncos ball, and they've got to erase that deficit if they want to win this title. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, they'll run. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Williams will look to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. To throw, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4 yards to go.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Again, it's Williams. He put everything he had into this one. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10. At their own
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Second and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. So we'll take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
To throw is Williams. Catch made by Loveland. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 2, Williams. Completed to his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
From the red zone on first. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. On first down, it's Nix. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee it. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions. interceptions. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
On third down, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Nix getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Brings up second
and he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2. It's Nix out of the pistol. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Bears 56, Broncos 43.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
On play action, here's Williams. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Burden now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They'll run here on first down. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Santos now for the extra point. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
The score, Bears 63, Broncos 49.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Now Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears will take over beyond their own 40.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Bears feeling good with a 14-point advantage. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Sign quarterback run here. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Drawing up for him. And the Lombardi Trophy makes its return to Chicago. The Bears have won the Super Bowl. And for all the talk we heard from every team at the start of the season, Brock, they're the ones, these guys right here, who fought all the way to this point and are now champions forever.
What a storybook season. You know, at times it even seemed like it's ripped right from a movie. The way the pieces fell into place along the way, all of it led to these final 4 quarters of football in this moment that they will never forget. I know not a one of them out there could have imagined a better final.
So the Lombardi Trophy returning to the Windy City. Commissioner Goodell presenting it to the Chicago Bears. Super Bowl 62 champions. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night everybody from the Super Bowl.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, this rap pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it.